I'm Toni Janko, and this is my partner, Toni Eads, and we are the Janko Realty Group. Thanks for tuning into this step-by-step video series where we outline the entire home buying process.
In the last video, we discussed partnering with a professional realtor and what questions to ask them and what you should be looking for. In this episode, we will discuss the second step in the home buying process, and that is getting a mortgage pre-approval.
As professional realtors, we won't put an offer in on a home for our clients unless they've been pre-approved, partly because without a pre-approval, our offer won't be taken seriously by the sellers, but also because it's important for you to have an understanding of how much you can comfortably afford to spend on a home and what interest rates you qualify for, and finally, what your total monthly payment will be, including taxes and insurances.
Having a good mortgage lender is a crucial part of ensuring a smooth transaction. Working with a bad mortgage lender can be a disaster for everyone involved and put your purchase in jeopardy of not closing on time or at all. You also might end up regretting the lender you chose for years if you end up paying a higher interest rate than you should have if you had shopped your loan through various lenders. You could also lose out on the dream property because your mortgage lender has a bad reputation within the real estate community or was disorganized and couldn't get you fully approved during the underwriting process. That's why it's important to work with the best. We have a list of our preferred lenders on our website, jankorealtygroup.com.
Check out this little video we made a while back ago that outlines the pre-approval process.
So like most people, when I first bought my home, I had a million questions that was hard to get the answers to, and I didn't know what to expect in the whole process. So we're going to ask Brandy all those tough questions that we're afraid to ask but need to know the answers to. So we'll start with what is that first step in the process?
Sure, so the first step in the process is as simple as a conversation. I'm just going to get your basic information, name, social, date of birth, address for the last 2 years, job history for the last 2 years, and then we'll discuss income and assets. There may be some additional documentation that I'll need to get to finish out the pre-approval process, but that first conversation is the key.
So then how long does that first conversation go?
Oh, it's only about 15 minutes or less.
And then you said documentation. So what kind of documentation are you looking for?
So it's just 4 simple documents.
4 documents. So it's a common misconception that you have to get a lot of upfront documentation to get through this process, in addition to maybe your blood type, your right arm, first grade teacher's name. That's not the case.
No, not at all. So I'll just need to get pay stubs, bank statements, driver's license, and W-2s for the last 2 years.
So then after they provide that documentation, how long does that take?
So if they've provided the documentation up front, then just another 15 minutes. So the whole process, start to finish, if they've provided that documentation up front, is 30 minutes or less.
That's really good. So then do you do that in person? You do it on the phone? How does that work?
Either or, whatever works best for the customer and their schedule. Also, it can all be done online or through my app.
So they can go online, they can go to the app, they can upload documents. How does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So whether you're using the website online or using my app, you can upload documents directly. No need to even come in if you don't want to come in, or if you prefer to sit down in person, that's great as well.
So then once all that happens, that's when we get that pre-approval letter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is easy. That is an easy process.
Right?
We hope this helps you understand what goes into the pre-approval and just how important it is. If you have any questions, make sure to call us at 317-414-9355 or at
317-430-1608.
And be sure to look for our next video in this series, Step 3 of the home buying process, finding that dream home. Thanks.